A lot of people tease about a recession, and consumer behavior does tend to change whenever we're in a recessionary period. But one of the things that stays pretty similar usually is luxury items, because the people that are buying luxury items tend to be rich and they're still able to afford those items even in a recession. So in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to review and break down this Shopify brand called Amaze. You like my French? Just kidding. I've been learning a little bit of French lately. And what they sell is a bunch of luxury products. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that I want to talk about in regards to this brand. I know you guys have been asking me to make some fashion videos. So this will be the first one in this sort of series. It's not an actual series. But yeah, I find this store super interesting because they're selling a lot of luxury items from established brands like Burberry, for example. So if we click this right here, this hoodie from Burberry is $1,600. And you may be thinking, well, that's insane. But it's not insane if you're a person that loves luxury items. I actually asked ChatGPT, do people still buy luxury clothing during recessions? And it said it is common for people to cut back on non-essentials and spending during recessions, including luxury items. However, some people may continue to purchase luxury during a recession, either because they're able to afford it or because they see it as a way to reward themselves or as a status symbol. So those are things you got to keep in mind whenever you are selling luxury items, or if you have some sort of luxury service, is thinking about why people are buying your items and the type of person that buys your items. That's actually one of the biggest keys to creating a successful business, is thinking about your customer and why they do the things they do. Now, I'm not exactly sure how they pull this off. I'm guessing they're just authorized retailers for these brands, but if we take a look at their Shopify checkout, it's literally the default Shopify checkout. And there's a lot of things that I think they could be doing better. For example, fixing the checkout, making it a little more branded. That would definitely go a long way. And the second thing is running some retargeting ads on Meta. So they are not doing any sort of advertising on Meta, even though they do have a really big following on Instagram. Like I mentioned, they're an actual retailer, so they have retail locations, but I think their online presence could be much better. Since they're a well-known brand, however, they're still able to drive a ton of traffic. So as you see, in November, they reached basically 1 million monthly visitors, and at this average order value, that is for sure over $1 million a month. If we take a look at their traffic, it's split between US, Canada, and Italy, which is kind of cool. Mostly from the US though, and mostly from the age range 25 through 34. That's something to keep in mind. These are the people that typically can afford these types of products. Now, lastly, we can see that a lot of their traffic came from search and direct traffic as well. So they are ranking for a ton of keywords, and most of it is organic though. Only like 0.1% is paid, which again, I think with them making this much money, even if they allocated 10% into paid media, so if 10% of their traffic was paid, I think it would add a significant foundation to their business that will only help them grow. Funny enough, some of the most traffic that they're getting from just social media is Twitter. So this is something I've also been talking about lately. I truly think that now with Elon on board with Twitter, even though it's kind of a mess and a lot of people think that it's over for Twitter or whatever, I don't feel that way. I actually feel the opposite. I think Twitter is seeing all-time highs in terms of users. I think it's a more fun place to be, at least, even if it is very conflicting. There's a lot of fighting going on. That's always how Twitter has been. So to me, that's nothing new. And if anything, now is actually a better time to get started on Twitter because of, the opportunity. So pretty interesting story. I really love to see new types of brands that I've never seen before. That's actually what appeals to me the most, because I learned something totally new. And what I see is that they're doing a lot of different events. And interestingly enough, they also have like a restaurant. So that's really weird. I'm guessing they're doing this at their location. So this is a really cool fashion brand, right? You see that they're doing so many different blends of things related to the luxury goods market, right? They also do living stuff. So they're doing some sort of Airbnb guest houses or whatever that are luxurious. When I see a brand like this that is doing a lot of things under this one umbrella, it reminds me a little bit of my business at Chemi, because this is sort of our approach. Is we're a creative agency. We're helping brands scale to significant figures. And with that comes a lot of research. So now what we're doing is we're publishing that research and creating a product out of it. So if you want to sign up for that, the Akemi Research Lab will be launching in 2023. We're probably going to open up a specific amount of spots. So make sure that you sign up in the description. I'll leave a link. And also don't forget to use my Shopify link. I've been linking it in every video. It's a collaboration I have going on with Shopify, in which you can claim $1 a month deal. It's pretty insane. It probably won't last forever. They haven't told me when they're gonna end this promotion, so make sure that you take advantage of it. It's a great way to help me out as well. It helps me climb the ranks within Shopify internally. This is how we're gonna be able to get Toby Lucky on the channel. That's my ultimate goal with Shopify, is to be able to interview him for the channel. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it got the creative juices flowing like it did for me. I always love finding these types of stores. But that's about it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.